Hey guys, how you all doing? And ting and ting and ting. And someone suggested that I watch this year, and it's the OASE Fountain Technology, Unirii Bucharest, Romania. And I do apologize that it took me so long to get this there. I didn't get the suggestion from the big jump. And you resent it, so here you go, my brethren. I'm reacting to this. So let's go ahead on YouTube and simmer and see what's going on here. You understand what I say? Let's go.
La început a fost visul de a face din București o capitală care să bată Parisul. Așa că la sfârșitul anilor 80 a răsărit o clădire care se vede de pe lună și un cartier traversat de un bulevard împânzit de fântâni. Doar că ele nici n-au prea funcționat, nici nu și-au atins splendoarea visată. Mai mult, timp de 3 decenii, fântânile au fost neglijate, s-au degradat și au ajuns niște ruine, o pată cenușie în inima orașului. Până într-o zi, când s-a întâmplat asta.
Wow.
30.000 de oameni cu ochii măriți de uimire s-au adunat la inaugurarea ansamblului.
See, now, it's kind of cool to watch a place grow, become something that the people could be proud of. You understand what I mean? And it's not that. Now, here's something what people fail to realize about places that are sort of downtrodden and dilapidated. Doesn't mean the people aren't proud of where they're from. It means that economic situation and maybe political situations make it so that they can't make it better. Now, some peoples, and I'm not talking about Romania, I'm talking about in general here, some, not all, just some, not most, they don't really have the drive to make it better. There's a thing these days called keeping it real. And it's a mindset, a mindset like where I live here. People in that mindset of keeping it real, where, this is the way they are. I saw somebody put up a quote the other day that says, came from nothing, so everything is a learning experience, so they never lose. But if you don't learn from your experience and implement the progress, if you don't implement the knowledge that you have learned something from the mistake you've made, then you haven't progressed. You understand what I'm saying? Watching this year, you could see, that it was decaying like this and this, and things weren't very good. And then one day, boom, somebody came along and they said, "Hey, let me make this city." And they're saying the Paris of Europe, or of that part of the world there. You know what I mean? And then they went to work. You know what I mean? And I know sometimes during the videos and stuff, I see some Romanians are saying, that things aren't good and stuff like that. For the working man, things ain't good nowhere in the world. And another thing too, a lot of people are saying, "Oh, Romanians are the king of complaining, and they complain a lot." But that's not just Romania. People complain here all the time, constantly. Constantly, to the point yesterday I almost lost my patience at work, because it's just a complaining, I'm complaining. And there's a difference in complaining and doing nothing about it, complaining and trying to do something about it. People are complaining and complaining and complaining, they're not trying to do anything to change anything. This place seems to be growing slowly, and according to the comments that I'm seeing, and I'm going by the comments of what Romanians are telling me, and there's a majority of them saying this, despite or with the corruption in the government, they seem to be slowly going in the right direction. You understand what I mean? And is some people going to get left behind? I don't know. It's just left to be seen. Right now, a lot of people are feeling left behind. I could equate that to here. A lot of people feel left behind here. And I would love to try to see how Romanians are dealing with it compared to how Americans are dealing with it. But then again, the history there in Romania is different. They no struggle. 1989 was the revolution. So a lot of the people, they lived through it. A lot of the people are in their 30s, they were kids at the time, so they kind of understand what a struggle is. Here, there haven't really been any real political struggle. Nothing that is manufactured or being propagated by propaganda. You know what I'm saying? And not that it hasn't happened there, but you know what I mean. When you could actually see it, empirical evidence of it going on. Here, it's a lot of conspiracy this is happening, conspiracy that is happening, but no real proof that anything is happening. So there's the difference. And I think that's why it's easier for Romanians to really forge ahead, because they have experienced there's a generation that have experienced it and understand why it needs to get better, and more than likely have a vision of how it will get better outside of politics. I hope that makes sense. Let's keep going here and watch this.
Artizanal din piața Unirii ca să asiste la o premieră pentru România. Fântânile fuseseră nu doar refăcute și modernizate, ci mai și aruncau în aer jeturi care dansau în sincron pe melodii celebre, jerbe de lumini colorate și holograme proiectate pe ecrane de apă care spuneau istoria și tradițiile românilor. Ruinele se transformaseră într-o operă de artă, iar compania germană OASE a avut un rol semnificativ la crearea ei. Având o experiență de 70 de ani, OASE a asigurat servicii și tehnologie de ultimă generație pentru ansambluri arteziene din Europa, Asia și America. Proiectul din București însă a fost realizat în numai 4.
Okay, now it seems like this is something to do with a company, maybe. Comment down below, tell me what it is, because I'm seeing a lot about this OASE. And I have no clue what that means. So please tell me what it is in the bottom. Is it a technological company? Is it a Romanian company? And when they were building stuff, did they hire Romanians to build it? Is it Romanian engineers that are doing it? Because it's not saying that here. Maybe later on it will say something about that, but it's not exactly telling me that here. So, a record number in terms of equipment, because we are talking about hundreds of water pumps and stuff like that. So, so it seems like they're telling the story of this company building this. Now, the engineering that goes into it seems to be amazing here, as I could tell, you know what I mean, with all the lights and the water and the fountain and stuff like that. It looks pretty cool, actually.
Sute de kilometri de cabluri.
De fapt, acest ansamblu de fântâni e unul dintre cele mai mari din lume. Se întinde pe o distanță de 1,5 km, așa că OASE a pus în mișcare peste 1 hectar de luciu de apă care țâșnește din 2000 de locuri în jeturi care comunică între ele. Un spectacol amețitor, pus în scenă cu ajutorul a peste 3000 de instalații.
Wow!
What we see here is one of the effects we use in the Bucharest fountain at Unirii. It's one of the
engineering,
innovative products, multi-directional drive, which can turn around in all directions. It has illumination added here, and which creates the dancing effects.
Wow.
In Bucharest, you see another effect. We call it the air nozzle, which gives us the possibility to create fast-moving beats. It's using compressed air to shoot the water up to in the air with a split of a second to create fast sequences.
Un alt efect spectaculos folosit pentru prima dată în Europa a fost acesta.
Wow!
Combinația dintre foc și apă e greu de înțeles pentru public, dar specialiștii companiei susțin că nu e vorba de magie, ci de super tehnologie. Tot echipamentul e controlat de un megacomputer care se află chiar sub fântâna centrală și care poate fi gestionat dintr-o clădire din București sau chiar din Germania, de la sediul companiei. Mai mult, show-ul Fântânilor Unirii a devenit fără dubiu atracția principală a capitalei. Vestea uimitoarelor fântâni a trecut rapid hotarele Bucureștiului și chiar granițele României, aducând doar în prima lună de la inaugurare peste 120.000 de vizitatori, iar în toate weekendurile ce au urmat, alte mii și mii.
It's such a unique thing, from the size, from the combination of historical pool and modern equipment. I don't see that there's anything similar in the whole world. To me, it's a gift to the world, because what you will see is the tourists will come to Bucharest to see this fountain, and then they will connect to people from all other parts of the world. I'm really amazed by that, and this is really, I get goosebumps from that.
Și uite așa, o bucățică de oraș românesc a ajuns să plaseze Bucureștiul în topul locurilor de văzut măcar o dată în viață.
So the question is, I have, is this still coming on and stuff there? You know, is this still a tourist attraction? I'm not so sure how old this video is, but it would be cool to see, if this is a tourist attraction still. You know, that's one of the things I wouldn't mind seeing at all, because I don't think I've seen anything like this anywhere else in the world. There's a lot of engineering went into this. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. The captions was going pretty quick, but I got the gist of it. There must be a German company that did this, OASE. Don't know what it means. Please hook me up in the comment section. Also, here's the thing, okay? We need each other in this world. A lot of people always have nationalistic ideas and stuff to the point where they think they should be independent of the world. And there's a lot of, fear going around about one country, one world country and stuff like that. And that's kind of impossible with the total amount of cultures and stuff like that. It would have to be a dictatorship to facilitate that. And I doubt that any one person is going to have that power unless they come up with some kind of a weapon that nobody else has. And nobody else has got the capability of manufacturing in order to compel people to do like that. But the way things are in the world, how things get leaked and stuff like that, and everybody else have it within a matter of time, it's not going to work. It might be a naive thought that it's not going to work, but then again, you never know. But the point I'm trying to make here is that apart from all of that, let's stop looking at the worst scenarios of things, and let's look at the fact that across the world we need each other. One country's got a certain resource that another country needs. So, friendly collaboration. Unfortunately, money comes into play and people get greedy and exploitation happen and all of that. What you could take away from that is that we need each other. We have to stop being greedy, which it's not going to happen because mankind has been greedy forever. The best we could do is to minimize the greed. And I'd like to see the people have the power to help minimize that by, saying, hey, no. But then again, how are you going to tell people to do things that might hamper their families, their well-being? See, the whole money system has got us to the point where we depended on everything so much and everything that people aren't willing to do that at the expense of their family, at the expense of their happiness. Because unfortunately, happiness is based on resources, material things, more than it is a love for each other. I don't know if that makes any sense. Call it simplicity if you want. But you know what? I'm keeping my sanity in this world of craziness and political stuff and economic stuff by trying to look at the simplest denominator in all. Here we are. We could love each other. Love is a lot easier than hate, because hate brings, in a lot of cases, anger, which end up being a war. Love brings understanding and peace. I think that's easier. I think that feels a lot better than having to go and fight. And of course, I'm going way off base here, but I'm trying to drive in the point that we got to start looking at each other as human beings and not as people from different countries or different ethnicities or different religions and stuff like that. And I'm not saying put aside your nationality and your ethnicity and your religions. I'm not saying forget that. Don't forget that. Don't forget your culture. Don't forget where you come from. Don't forget your struggles. Just remember that we all are human. I'll leave a link to this video in the description so you can go check it out and think, you understand? And also leave links to other videos that I've reacted to on Romania. Also, man, thank you for all the comments and dropping all the likes and stuff. Thank you for watching this with me. And thank you so much for sharing in the comment section so that we all could learn something about each other. Because there's people from all over the different countries and stuff watching these videos here. That's what the plan is. The plan is that we learn about each other. Hey, I hope I'm accomplishing that to some degree. You know what I mean? Doing my little drop in the bucket. And also, thank you to those who donated to this channel and thing, you know, through the super thanks on the videos and through the buy me a coffee link in in the description there. You know what I mean? Thank you and thank. As a matter of fact, I did one purchase here already because of it, so that I could. I have a lava mic that I use, but I didn't have a part for it. I was able to buy that part, so now I could take you all out and show you all a little bit of the areas and talk, and you have good audio instead of having wind hindering audio. You know what I mean? And this is the Christmas season, so I might go out and show you guys a little bit of something on Christmas that we do here. All right, so stay tuned for that vibe, and I hope you guys are having a good weekend. Y'all take care of each other. All right, cool runnings.